Constructed in 1989. We moved in here in 2001.
It was around, I'd say we were here about 3 years when the problem started at the gable end wall. There was a massive crack, plus there was another crack here at the other wall here. So we got onto our insurance company, which sent out an engineer. And when the engineer came out to assess the damage, he said it was only a settlement crack and that they would eventually settle themselves, and went off. So the wall started getting worse and worse. The wall here, the gable end, started getting very, very bad. The gaps got very, very wide, got very frightening like to look at it. So the chimney breast, actually the crack started to widen and it started to get very, very bad. So it was actually my brother noticed it because he's a roofer by trade, and he said, Geraldine, he said, I would be very worried about that chimney breast. He said, it's ready to fall.
So we had
very bad.
We had a bricklayer plaster come and look at it, and he suggested that we take 2 inches out each side of the cracking, and he put it in by mesh filling into it, and we asked him would he be able to do it, and he said yes, he would be able to do it. And gable end facing south and facing west, the back of the house was all renovated. By that it took 5-6 days to do it, and that was it. It came back then when he was finished the plastering. We got it
came back about 6 weeks later, didn't it?
No, it was about 8 months later.
No, Tom, it was about 6 weeks later, because what he said to me was, Geraldine, he said, my grandfather was a masonry by trade, so I would have a lot, I'd know a lot of knowledge about this kind of a thing. And he said, if this doesn't work, you have a problem. You have a problem with your block work. So then when the wall got worse and worse, I had to get an engineer in because it was getting so frightening, and so, I was very worried about it. So we got the engineer anyway, and the engineer came out and he done an assessment, and he brought a team on board, a builder and an assessor, was it? Financial assessor,
yeah.
And himself, and they came on board, and the builder came in straight away, cornered off the side of the house for fear the chimney would fall on top of someone. It was so bad and so frightening. They got a fright when they seen it. So they said not to leave anyone, a vehicle, child, anyone near the side of the house. That had to be cornered off until the chimney came down. So the following morning the team came to take down the chimney. So that had to be taken down. As you can see now, we have the stove here, so we can't light that now because we have no chimney for
no flue. All the top of the 2.5 meters of chimney was taken down to roof level, and we were advised not to light any more fires there and that, because of the heat expansion could just bring the chimney completely down without any notification of it coming down whatsoever. So that's why we don't have no more fires in this room. Only mostly in the summer now we use this one.
Well, it's well over 20,000 anyway.
Yes,
between all repair work and bringing the engineer on board and paying to get the chimney taken down, and there was a lot of work involved. And as you can see yourself, I mean, where are we going to get the money to rebuild? At our age, we're not going to get it anywhere.
And we've come to the conclusion now that no more money. That's it. Zero.
We just haven't got it.
If the house gets worse and worse and uninhabited to live in, we'll just have to
live in a mobile.
Live in a mobile somewhere, or maybe we don't know, or just live in one room on the opposite side, which is beginning to deteriorate quite bad now as well. North facing, we've noticed in the last 3 or 4 months quite a lot more cracks are beginning to open up.
You can actually hear the noise of the blocks now at night. What I had in the beginning is starting again.
They're only for storage now. There's no sleep. No one sleeps there now.
No one can
so we've gone
there.
from a 4-bedroom, double 4-bedroom house to a 2-bedroom house. Our ensuite is gone. We just have the one toilet upstairs, and that's it. We're very seldom we come into this room here. We've been in the interview now. It's just in the summer we'll come in there when we think it's quite safe but after that in the
winter
time
it's too cold.
It's too cold.
Freezing cold here in the winter time.
Even with the central heating, no, because the house was pumped with the beading, but because of all the cracks and everything, the rain getting in as well, and when it was coming in through the chimney, I would think that the beading is gone to mush, and it doesn't insulate now. It's just mush in between the blocks. So that's my opinion of it, and there's no heating. It's just block on block now again, because if it gets wet, it just falls to the bottom. The same as everything else. Everything that gets wet just goes down the way. It won't stand. And with the beading is so light that anything at all, dampness or anything, will just bring it to the bottom and just fill from there 3 or 4 feet up, and from there up to the top you have no insulation at all.
Oh, it was fabulous. I loved being here, I really did, you know, the back garden and, you know, the site itself, I absolutely loved it, you know, and then it's for the kids as well, you know, for my grandchildren, but unfortunately I don't see them as much now because their parents are afraid to leave them sleep over, which they used to have sleepovers in the beginning, but they can't sleep here anymore, and I don't blame their parents, because if it was me, if the shoe was on my foot, I wouldn't leave them stay either, you know, because it is very the back bedroom upstairs and also the front one, very dangerous. 3, we have 2 girls in the boy, and I have 10 grandchildren, and I also now have a new great-grandchild, so I'm a great-grandmother. So, you know, there is a good few of them there, and they used to love to come to visit, you know, and stay. Oh, we'll stay with Nana tonight, and we'd have our popcorn and stuff ready and everything, you know, we'd be all cuddled in for the night. That's gone now, we don't have that anymore, you know, so I miss that, you know, I do miss that, because you can't enjoy your time with them. It's all about, you know, when kids are small, we'll go to Granny's house and we'll stay with Granny, you know, for the weekend, and, you know, it's a lovely thing, like, to be able to spend time with your grandchildren, but because of this pyrite and the condition of this house, that doesn't allow me to spend time with them the way I want to spend time with them. Oh, heartbroken.
They feel they feel sorry for us that we've been roped into this situation, and that we have to fight
at this hour of our lives, like that we have to fight for something we've paid hard for and we've worked hard for. They can't understand how the government is just standing back, like, and leaving this get worse and worse and worse. No, this is not my home anymore. This is not the home that we thought that we would have for the remainder of our retirement and things, because I mean, we've worked hard. Tom is still working at the moment, you know, we have to work to pay our mortgage. I've retired through ill health, and then with this pyrite as well, it didn't help my health, you know. I was very, very ill, and I lost my hair through the sheer worry of it. And I was hospitalised with panic attacks and everything because of the pyrite, you know, and every day is getting worse with my health now as well. I find that, you know, I get nervous and I'm saying to myself, oh my God, is the house going to fall down? And, you know, you're constantly worried, you know. So, I mean, you're never going to be right until the problem is actually fixed, you know. So we're all going to be like this, well, most of us anyway. You know, Tom soldiers on. He's my shining guard and armour, because at the end of the day, if I didn't have his, you know, his strength, like, you know, to keep me going, I don't know where I'd be, you know, because I've been very sick now because of this, very sick.
This is a house that we, at the beginning, we did love to live in, but now we feel like that we are forced to live in it.
Yeah.
Because of what has come in. We, at this stage, we are not going to get a mortgage for a new house, but no bank going to give us a mortgage. I'm an OAP at that, and there nobody will, so we're actually forced to live in this house. We can't move out, we can't sell the house, we can't do anything at all whatsoever. So at the end of the day, we're held to ransom by the government. See what they come up with. We have joined with the Clare pyrite. We are all our forces together. We do that, and hopefully we're doing a good job, and we'll just have to wait and see what they come up with, and if we don't like it, we just have to put up a better fight against them, and we will be looking for the help from everybody, and hopefully everybody will give us the help of all our members in the pirate group. And
oh, very bad. We think it's really and truly, it's disgraceful. It really and truly is how these people can get away with what they're actually doing. Do they realise like what they're doing to the families? You know, the way we are at night, we can't sleep, we can't eat sometimes, we're constantly worried, we're constantly nervous. I mean, if they can see that and turn the other way, it's bad.
you know, it's
Very bad.
every second day, new crack, another new crack, another one expanding. This one has got longer, got wider. In every bedroom, bathroom, ensuite. It's a constant thing of just living like a cancer. It's just spreading all over the house.
We will have to move out shortly, though, I think myself, because what's after happening now between the core testing samples we had done going back 3 years ago,
Yeah,
the amount
2019.
of new cracks is unbelievable. So it is worsening. So I think myself we will be moving shortly. We'll have to, for our own health reasons and for the security of our health and the security of ourselves. We will just have to move out.
Ill-gotten gains, I make it out as be, by a lot of these companies. There was no government consideration down through the years, going back 20, 30 years, 40 years when these houses were being built. And this is the result of faulty products, what people have to live with in this day and age, and what have to put up with in this day and age. Being barricades put in front of you. Every time you knock down one, there's another one put in front of you, another one put in front of you, another one. You get to the end of that that barricade, show proof of it. No, sorry, it's not good enough. We want more. We want more. We want more.
They want our blood.
They want.
That's what they want.
Actually,
blood.
I think what it is they want to see us pushing up the daisies.
Yeah, exactly.
In that sense, and when we push up the daisies, then our case dies with us, and that's the end of my thinking of it.